So here we are. The holidays are over. Any fun or celebrating we did behind us now, and we're moving into the colder, harsher days of winter, at least here in New England. Not only that, we're also heading into another year of uncertainty and worry. Many of us have been walking around on high alert for the last 2 years, and who would have thought we would still be dealing with COVID as we head into 2022. Not me, but anyway, here we are. And I think most of us are sick and tired of the chaos, the confusion, the isolation, of holding our breaths, just waiting to see what next catastrophe or crisis is about to befall us. I don't know about you, but I am done with this way of thinking. I am so ready for something new. I am so ready to make a change. I want this year ahead to be better than ever. I want to feel better and stronger and more hopeful. And if you feel the same way, I have an answer for all of us. So get ready to take back your power. As I said, it's a new year, a new beginning, a chance to break from the old and move boldly into the new. And here is the best news I could give you. The year ahead is a clean slate. And we can't control what happens around us. What we can control is what we do about what happens around us. And that starts today. We're starting today to take this on, and we're going to start by telling the truth about who we really are. Today, you and I, we are going to stop letting anxiety run our lives. We're going to stop letting shame run our lives. We're going to stop trying to hide the parts of us that we think are wrong or bad or broken. Today, you and I are going to claim the strongest, best, most talented parts of who we are. We are going to claim the truth of who we are. Brilliant, loving, uniquely talented human beings, you and I. And we're going to do that in a way you might not expect. We're going to do that by claiming the starring role in our own lives. No more bit parts, no more settling, no more playing some small part in someone else's story, following someone else's script. Starting today, we are going to become the star, the hero, or the shero in our own spectacular, fabulous life story. We are, starting today, going to be the heroes that we were born to be. All right. Now, I hear you saying something like, Wendy, you are crazy. I am so not a hero. There is nothing heroic about me. I can't even imagine being a hero. You don't know how I've messed up my life, how I failed. You have no idea how broken I am inside. You can't even imagine the shame and the guilt I carry with me. I am so not a hero. I know you can't be talking to me. I know that, Wendy, but I say back to you, oh, but I am talking directly to you. I believe, no, I know each and every one of us has a unique gift and talent and qualities to offer the world. But too often we're allowing the shame, the fear, the anxiety to keep us from sharing the truth of who we really are, the real us, that brilliant, caring, loving heart that's at the very core of your being. You and I both know it's there. I'm telling you, you were born to be the star, the hero in your life. It's why you're here on the planet. You know, when you say, why am I here? What's it all about? What am I supposed to do? This is the answer. You were born to be the star of your life, to be this powerful, heroic, special human being. And I'm telling you today, you have so much to give the world. Because when you value your strengths, when you acknowledge how important you are, what courage you have, you not only have the power to change yourself, you bring with that the power to change the world. When you find your strength and your courage, you share it with others. And eventually, that courage and strength that you choose for yourself becomes the courage and strength for the people around you. What a gift. So let's kind of step back and take a look at how we can connect with and then claim this power. All right, I hope you'll do this along with me. Imagine you're facing something that you're dreading. There's something you've been putting off, something you just don't want to do or are too scared to do. And let me share for me, the thing I dread most are medical appointments. I dread them. I hate them. I dread every single thing about them. I've had cancer 3 times, and just the thought of dealing with the medical community makes me really, really anxious. Maybe you can identify, and maybe not. But let me ask you, what scares you? What makes your palms sweat? What keeps you up at night? Take a moment and find something that really, really makes you anxious. Feel the fear in your body. Notice how it shows up for you. Is it tension in your neck and shoulders? Is your jaw tense? Is your heart pounding? Maybe you struggle to breathe a little bit. Take a moment and just notice how fear shows up for you physically. All right, stop. I want you to take a deep breath. Okay. Now, think of someone you really admire, someone you think of as an incredible hero, family member, friend, someone famous or not, someone living or someone from the far distant past. This is about picking that person who really, really inspires you. All right. Got him? Great. Now, let me ask you, what would that person feel and think when confronted with the challenge that you're confronted with? Do you think they might feel a similar fear? I suspect they do or would. Being a hero doesn't mean you're without fear. So let me ask you, what do you think is the difference between you and that person you admire? I'll tell you, it's just one thing, one simple thing. Well, it's not that simple. Heroes act anyway. They act in spite of their fear. Heroes can be afraid or anxious or weak. Heroes worry, they doubt, they hesitate, but they act anyway, in spite of their fears, in spite of their doubts. Heroes make mistakes, they mess up, they embarrass themselves, but they act anyway. Maybe they just take a tiny, tiny step. Maybe they do one small thing, but they don't quit. They don't stop. They keep on going. They get up one more time, then they fall down. They get up and they get up and they get up until they get the job done. Now, what does that mean for us? For you and I? It means all we have to do to claim that starring role in our life is to find the courage to act anyway, in spite of how we feel or think or what people tell us we can and can't do. We don't have to get rid of our fear. We don't. All we have to do is take a few steps past it. We can tiptoe if you like, just a few small steps past that fear. Did you ever hear the phrase, fake it till you make it? That's what I'm talking about taking action anyway, acting as if you do know what to do, about taking that starring role in your life in spite of your fears or your self-doubts. It's about action. Now get this. Research shows if you act like a hero, you actually begin to feel like a hero, believe you're a hero. And in time, you actually become that hero. So acting like a hero, taking action actually helps you become that hero. It's about action. Think about it. If you were the hero, the star of your life, how would your life be different if you were in charge? What actions would you take? What fear could you move past? How would you feel about yourself? And most importantly, what would you be able to do for other people? What gifts would you finally be able to share with the world? Because believe me, we need you. We need your beautiful, magnificent light to shine, especially now. The world needs you. The truth is, this life we're living, you and I, this isn't anyone else's story. This is our story. It belongs to us. It's precious. It's important the way we are precious and important. You and I, we matter. Our lives matter. And it's time to let our light shine out into the world, especially in these dark days. It's time we claim that role of hero, that role of a person of action, committed to act anyway, in spite of our fear. Not a big action, a small action will do. But it's time to step out beyond our fear and take that one small action towards the courageous, powerful life we were born to live. Are you ready? Okay. On your mark, get set, go and do. Now, if you don't know where to start, here's a tiny action that could have a really big impact on your fight with anxiety. And that's to sign up for my mini course, Why You're Anxious and What to Do About It. You can use the coupon code subscriber and you can get 40% off, which brings the cost of the course to $5. And if $5 is a burden to you in any way, please get in touch with me. I'm happy to offer this course to you, lifetime access for free. No catch. This is about being helpful, reaching out to anyone who's struggling right now. To those of you who've already enrolled, thank you. I so appreciate your kind comments about the course. I am so grateful that you're finding it helpful. And especially, it seems, the sections on when to consider getting professional help and how to go about it. I think that's something people kind of wonder about, kind of nervous to talk about. And what I know from my professional experience, how you go about getting help makes a really big difference in the outcome. Anyway, if you're interested, I left a link in the show notes for you to go get your discount and to sample the first module for free. Try it on, see if you like it. Whatever you decide, 2 things. 1, I want to thank you in advance for even considering this first small action and getting on top of your anxiety in 2022. And 2, you are a hero. And no matter what, I am rooting for you. Until we're together again, I wish you peace, joy, and love.